What if this very hour could be the last hour you ever agreed with lack? What if, starting now, you train your mind to answer the clock with power so consistent, so exact that money begins finding you as surely as minutes follow seconds? The law is present, not distant. The law responds not someday but now. You have lived enough hours on autopilot. This hour belongs to you. This hour belongs to wealth. Before we begin, tap like, comment where you're watching from, and subscribe so this hourly rhythm becomes your way of life. Here is the promise. You will carry one picture and one sentence. The picture is the cause. The sentence is the seal. Each hour you will place the picture in your mind, speak the seal with your mouth, breathe it into your feelings, and step forward as if it were already done. Do this 12 hours a day for 10 days and you will witness movement. Invoices paid, new opportunities, unexpected favor, a calm certainty that money obeys you, not by luck, by law. Most people check the time to measure what is missing. They count what hasn't happened. They rehearse bills and call it being realistic. That is not realism, that is training a powerful law to mirror lack. You will not do that. You will use each hour as a lever. You will make the hour serve you. Your mind is the mold. Your word is the stamp, your feeling is the heat that hardens it. So we begin with the mental picture. Close your eyes and see a river of gold light streaming toward you. See it entering your accounts, filling every line. See your name on paid notices. See yourself giving with a smile. See your shoulders relax as if great weight has dropped away. Make the image simple and bright. See it as now, not later. Allow no fuzziness. The law reproduces clarity. The cause is the picture you hold without argument. Now we seal it. This is your hourly sentence. Speak it with me and let it become the rhythm of your day. I am wealth now. Money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. I give with praise, I receive with gratitude. Again, I am wealth now. Money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. I give with praise, I receive with gratitude. This is not poetry, this is command, this is alignment. You are telling the mind what to make. You are telling money how to behave. You may say, but what if fear rises? Good, then you have something to replace. Substitution is your friend. When an anxious thought arrives, what if there isn't enough? You do not argue with it, you replace it. Put the picture back. Speak the seal again. Feel the shift in your chest, that click from tightness to assurance. The law does not care which thought you repeat, it will build either way. So you choose the thought that pays you. Circulation is part of this law. Many think spending is loss. That belief locks the gate. In this practice, you train yourself to bless every outgoing dollar. You see it as a seed, not a subtraction. When you pay a bill, whisper returns multiplied and picture that river circling back stronger. When you tip, when you give, when you buy what supports your life, you praise the flow. Praise is the oil in the mechanism. Praise prevents friction. Praise multiplies. Identity is the foundation. You do not become a millionaire by chasing money. You become a millionaire by owning a millionaire mind. This is not a number, this is a name. Wear it now. I am a millionaire consciousness. Feel how that sits in you, steady and clean. See how it changes your posture, your choices, the tone of your voice. When you claim this identity each hour, you instruct your world to align. Here is how you begin today. Set a gentle chime on your phone for the top of each hour. When it sounds, stop for 60 seconds. Place the picture, speak the seal, feel gratitude, real gratitude, as if the deposit already cleared. Then take one action, even small. Answer the email, send the invoice, tidy your wallet, bless the money you have, give a small gift, write a thank you note. Action expresses identity. Action opens channels. Action tells the law you are serious. In the first hours, your mind may test you with old images, debts, deadlines, doubt. Smile because now you know what to do. Substitution, hold your river, speak your seal. The law is impersonal. It does not punish, it does not play favorites, it reflects. This is your safety, this is your certainty. If you keep the causes pure, the effects must appear. Your word is the governor of your world. Words you mutter idly are orders the mind fulfills faithfully. So hear what you speak today. Remove phrases that curse your money. Never again say, I can't afford it. Replace it with, I choose where my wealth flows. Never again say, money is hard. Replace it with, money is obedient to my clear command. You are not trying to believe. You are training. The law rewards training. Gratitude is your constant companion. Thank the dollar in your pocket as you would thank a king. Thank your phone for carrying opportunity. Thank the chair that supports you. Gratitude tunes your instrument. It puts your nervous system in receiving mode. A grateful mind sees doors that a tense mind misses. Let your breathing match your command. Inhale on I am wealth now. Exhale on money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. Inhale on I give with praise. Exhale on I receive with gratitude. Your breath is a metronome. It marries word and feeling. It calms the body so the picture can sink to the roots. Do not wait for perfect circumstances. Begin in the middle of your life as it is. The rent due, the balance low, the uncertainty, that is the soil. You are not begging the world to change, you are instructing it. Your tone will become calm and sure because you are not asking, you are declaring. You are aligning with the way supply exists in mind, infinite, immediate, impartial. When you walk, see bills dissolving and accounts growing. When you eat, bless the hands and the roots by which food reached you. When you speak with anyone, silently affirm, I circulate value and value returns. This way the hour is not an interruption. The hour is a bell reminding you who you are. You may notice small proofs quickly. A discount you didn't expect. A friend paying you back, a new client writing. Do not call these coincidence, call them confirmation, praise them aloud. Proof praised multiplies, proof ignored dries up. Your attention is currency. So we begin. This hour is the first of many that will obey you. Set your chime, hold your picture like a jewel, speak your seal with dignity. I am wealth now. Money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. I give with praise. I receive with gratitude, and walk as if it is already done, because law being law, it is. As the next hour approaches, prepare yourself like a craftsman returning to a master tool. You already know the picture and the seal. Now you refine your touch. When your chime sounds, you do not scramble. You pause, straighten your spine, soften your jaw, and let your shoulders drop. Place the river again, bright and simple, pouring into your accounts, filling every line. In your mind's eye, see numbers advancing as if pulled by gravity. Hear the quiet click of confirmations. See the words paid in full stamped calmly across every obligation. Feel your hands warm. That warmth is agreement. The law recognizes agreement. Speak your seal in a tone that needs no witness. Low, steady, sure. If you are in public, whisper it. If you cannot whisper, speak it inside and move your lips as if you could taste the words. I am wealth now. Money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. I give with praise, I receive with gratitude. Let the sentence be clean, no rush, your breath keeps time. Inhale, I am wealth now. Exhale, money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. Inhale, I give with praise. Exhale, I receive with gratitude. You are not asking, you are setting law in motion by choosing the cause. Substitution becomes easier with practice. The moment an old picture intrudes, a bill flashing, a deadline barking, you do not negotiate with it. You do not explain yourself to fear, you replace it. You bring your river back and superimpose it over the old image until the old dissolves. If the mind tries to argue, you smile because argument requires your energy and you are not giving it. You repeat your seal one more time and feel the click. That click is your yes. This is not denial. This is decision. The law follows decision. Use the ordinary places in your day as altars. At the sink, as the water runs, see the current of supply washing through your life, constant, effortless, unstoppably generous. As you boil water for tea or coffee, breathe your seal into the rising steam and imagine that you are drinking certainty. When you step into your car or onto a bus, bless the routes of commerce you are traveling. When you open your laptop, picture it as a bright doorway. Whisper, opportunities open to me by law, then move your fingers with intention. Each keystroke is a stamp, each message carries your identity. Write as a millionaire consciousness writes, clear, valuable, generous, direct. This tone is currency. When you pay anything today, you practice circulation. You do not flinch at the moment of release, you bless the outgoing. As you send a payment, say returns multiplied. See the river carry what you gave into greater fields, then curve back to you in increased form. If a surprise expense arises, you do not call it bad luck, you call it a seed that will yield a crop. You can even choose a tiny portion you will give from every receipt, even if it is $1, even if it is a kind word, a tip, a gift to someone who serves you. The amount is not the cause, praise is the cause. Praise turns the wheel. Your wallet is a shrine, keep it in order, face the bills the same way, thank them as you place them. When you touch a card, touch it with gratitude. Speak, you circulate for me and return multiplied. A tidy wallet speaks order to your mind. Order invites increase. When you count cash, count slowly with thanks after each number. When you open your banking app, do it with a straight spine and a calm breath. Never look at numbers as a judge. Look at them as a gardener. If the garden seems sparse, you do not panic. You plant, you water, you praise the sun. You hold your picture and you continue your hourly rhythm because rhythm outruns mood. Identity must be worn in movement. Before you enter a room, pause on the threshold and remember who is walking in. I am a millionaire consciousness. Feel how your shoulders settle, feel how your gaze lifts. In conversation, you do not talk about struggle as if it were identity. You speak of solutions, of service, of value created, of doors opening by law. You do not rehearse complaints. Complaints are orders the mind fulfills. You practice praise because praise is recognition of abundance already in motion. You become the person others describe as calm, generous, certain. That reputation is not your goal, but it is a byproduct of the law you are keeping. If your mind wanders during the hour, bring it back gently as a shepherd gathers a lamb. You are not harsh, you are firm. The power is in returning. Every return strengthens the pathway. Imagine a path through a field. The more you walk it, the clearer it becomes. This is how your mind learns to prefer wealth thoughts. At first, you may return 10 times in a minute. Good, that is training. Soon you will notice that your default is praise. Let your environment echo your command. Remove small symbols of lack. Throw away the broken pen you keep as if there were no more pens in the world. Clean your desk so work can find you. Wash the cup so your next drink is fresh. Put one beautiful image of your river where your eye falls often. Each time you see it, nod inward and repeat your seal once. You are teaching your eyes to serve your destiny. During one of today's hours, take an action that dissolves friction. Send the invoice without apology. Follow up on the conversation that drifted. Rename an account on your phone to reflect your identity. Overflow, circulation, paid in full. Words even on a screen are seeds. When you press send or confirm, speak your seal. Action joined to word is a lever. Law is mechanical. Give it something to move. If someone around you speaks fear, you do not correct them outwardly. You correct yourself inwardly. Substitution again. You can even bless them silently. You are supplied. Then return to your picture. If a friend asks how you are, answer with identity. I am blessed and I am a blessing. Do not perform. Be simple. Be true. You will notice moments of inner resistance thinning. The chest loosens. The breath deepens, a sense of quiet rightness settles. That feeling is not an accident, it is evidence. Evidence praised multiplies. When a small check arrives, when a discount appears, when a client says yes, when you find cash in a jacket, stop and give thanks aloud. Thank you, law. Thank you, source. Thank you, money, for obeying my clear command. You are building a chain of victories in your nervous system. Your body learns what success feels like and begins to expect it. If a delay appears, you do not abandon your post. You strengthen it. You whisper, delay is not denial. By law, my good is already established. Then you do the next clear action and keep your appointment with the next hour. The clock becomes your ally, not your accuser. Each chime is proof that you are choosing power again. This is maturity. This is mastery. At meals, practice receiving. Chew slowly and think, I receive with gratitude. Feel the nourishment entering every cell. Associate receiving with ease, not tension. When you give a compliment, when you tip, when you gift, practice giving with praise. Match the spirit of your seal in simple acts until your nervous system recognizes giving and receiving as one motion of the same river. Tonight, before you rest, you will carry the same picture into sleep, but for now, stay with the hour. Law works in the present. Speak your sentence with dignity, keep your breath even, make your small action, bless the outgoing, praise the incoming, wear your name. When the next chime rings, you will know exactly what to do because you have already begun. The hour obeys you because you obey the law. As you move into these next hours, treat time as raw material in your hands. You are not waiting for conditions, you are shaping them. The hour is your unit of creation. You place the cause, you seal it, you feel it, you express it, and you let the law do its exact work. When the chime sounds, you are not surprised. You are ready. You return to the river, bright, warm, obedient, pouring into your accounts, lighting up your name, and circling back stronger with every release. You speak simply, the way a master speaks to a faithful servant, I am wealth now. Money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. I give with praise, I receive with gratitude. Refine your picture with the senses. See numbers, yes, but also hear prosperity. Hear the soft ding of deposits clearing. Hear the vibrate of your phone carrying opportunities. Hear the words paid in full as a calm stamp. Smell the paper of fresh notes. Feel the smooth weight of a well-kept wallet in your hand. Feel the ease in your shoulders as obligations dissolve. The more real the picture, the quicker the law reproduces it. The subconscious is literal. Give it specifics. Keep them clean. You are not asking for rescue. You are declaring order. When you set prices, when you quote your rate, remember identity governs speech. A millionaire consciousness does not whisper value, you simply state and you let your words stand. If a client asks for a discount born of fear, you do not collapse, you respond with clarity, explaining the value you deliver and the results you produce. Then you hold. The law respects a settled soul. If the right client is yours, the agreement arrives by law. If not, you bless and release and you affirm, better aligned opportunities come to me by right of consciousness. Then you move to the next action without fretting, because fretting is not your identity. Practice clean receiving. When money appears, do not make it small. Do not say you shouldn't have or you didn't expect it. Say thank you with your whole chest. Say it to the giver and say it within to the law. Thank you, source. Thank you, money, for obeying my command. When a compliment comes, accept it. When a door opens, walk through. You are completing the circuit. Many train the mind to give and push away receiving. Not you, you are breath in balance. Inhale, I receive with gratitude. Exhale, I give with praise. In and out, flow, let circulation be your joy. Today, choose one outgoing to bless deliberately. It may be a bill, a tip, a gift, a support to someone's craft. Before you release it, hold it in your hand or imagine it on the screen and whisper, returns multiplied. See it go as seed into fertile soil. See the river bring it back in a form bigger than you sent. The mind that blesses outgoing cannot fear shortage because it knows the cycle. Great givers become great receivers because they train the loop. You are training the loop. Use the quarter hour as a brief reconnection. It takes 12 seconds to reset. At 15 past, at 30, at 45, close your eyes wherever you are. Inhale once on I am wealth now. Exhale on money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. Feel the quiet click of alignment. This is your stealth ritual, no drama, just law. You are building grooves in the mind. Each return makes the path smoother. Tend to small leaks. Leakage is unmade decisions. A subscription you no longer use, a conversation you keep avoiding, an invoice you haven't sent, clutter that tangles your attention. Choose one leak this hour and close it. Cancel, clarify, send, tidy. Then praise the order you just made. Order attracts supply because order announces readiness. You are telling the law, I am prepared to steward more. Decide that your work carries a signature of plenty. Whatever you do, do it as if it were the most important thing in the world for that hour because it is the cause you are placing. Excellence is a message to the mind. I produce value and value returns by law. When you write, write cleanly. When you speak, speak plainly. When you design, design with care. When you serve, serve with presence. People feel it. Money follows presence because presence is power-focused. You will notice opportunities to raise your standard in tiny ways. Take them, put the coin you found in a special dish labeled overflow. Rename your savings account to circulation. Set your phone wallpaper to an image that cues your river. Replace a shabby item you tolerate with a simple, sturdy one you appreciate. Every small elevation whispers to your mind, this is how we live now. The law mirrors that whisper. If an expense arrives that you did not prefer, you hold your composure. You say, this too returns multiplied. You handle what is yours to handle today, and you do it with dignity. You are not a storm, you are a steady sun. You can even bless the party you pay. May your work prosper. Money loves respectful hands. Money seeks order, praise, and decision. You are giving it all three. Speak with money as you would with a loyal helper, not pleading, not demanding. Commanding with kindness, you can say, money, go now and bring back your friends. Circulate through my channels, clients, royalties, investments, gifts, surprises, and report back with increase. Then you smile because you know your word is law to your own mind and your mind governs action. You will think of someone to call, a proposal to send, an item to list, a training to complete. Do it. Action is the bridge between your inner command and outer result. When fear presses, use substitution without delay. A mental picture of a past failure tries to replay. Replace it with a picture of you opening an email titled Payment Received. The mind cannot hold two pictures at once. Choose the one that pays you. If a sentence like I'm always behind tries to surface, switch it instantly. I am ahead of my supply, my provision arrives before my need. Feel how that sentence stands tall in your chest. Speak it twice. Let it settle. Guard your conversation. Gossip and complaint are taxes on abundance you do not owe. If others rehearse scarcity, you listen with compassion but you do not join. You can say aloud, I believe in solutions. You can ask, what would success look like here? You are redirecting focus to cause. Your presence becomes a quiet correction. People will call you lucky. You will know you are lawful. Build a ledger of proof. In the Notes app on your phone or a small pocket notebook, record every evidence of movement. The email returned, the discount received, the check that cleared, the new inquiry, the idea that sparked and produced. Write it as it happens, then bless it. Proof praised multiplies. On days when mood dips, open your ledger and read it back to yourself. Mood isn't master, law is. Before sending any message today, place your hand on the device and whisper your seal once. I am wealth now. Money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. I give with praise, I receive with gratitude, then send. This puts a signature on the communication. Words carry charge, you are charging yours with increase. When you think of debts, refuse the flavor of shame. Shame is not a cause you keep. You stamp paid in full across each one in your mind. You see the number dissolving hour by hour, not by stress but by ordered action and favor. If a call must be made, you make it in a calm voice. You do not hide. You are a millionaire consciousness negotiating temporary details. This tone opens doors. People hear assurance and want to help. Finally, as twilight approaches, you will carry this same rhythm into rest, but you are not there yet. Stay with the hour, stay with the chime, place the river, speak the seal, take the action, bless the outgoing, praise the incoming, keep your composure. Keep your spine straight, keep your breath even. You are not trying to become wealth, you are remembering that wealth is your nature. The law is not moved by panic, it is moved by cause. You are placing precise causes hour after hour until your world, obedient as ever, shows the effect. Now refine your command in motion. Treat every interaction today as a receiver tuned to your broadcast. Before a call or meeting, pause for a single breath and picture the river bright and obedient. See the outcome you prefer as already accomplished, agreement reached, payment approved, doors opening with ease. Then speak in the tone of a settled soul. You do not sell yourself, you state your value, you do not push, you place. The law respects clarity. The right people hear certainty and step toward it. Practice wealth posture while you move. Walk a half step slower than your hurry. Lift your gaze, your body teaches your mind. When your shoulders are wide and your breath is even, the nervous system reads safety. Safety produces ideas, ideas convert to invoices. In the hallway, in the store, in your living room, carry the quiet weight of someone whose needs are already met. Because by law they are, numbers are your friends. Open your accounts as you would open a window to fresh air. If the figure is smaller than you prefer, you do not flinch, you say, good, I can see what to multiply. If the figure is larger, you praise aloud. Either way, you keep your picture clean. You are the meaning maker. Numbers are neutral until you speak over them. Speak order, speak increase. Stamp paid in full on what is due, not as fantasy but as command that moves your body to the next right action. If you miss an hour, you do not collapse the day, you reset the instant you notice. Guilt is wasted energy. Correction is power. You say, I return to cause now, and you pick up the rhythm, picture, seal, feeling, action, praise. The chain is not broken, it is reinforced. The mind learns quickly when you refuse to negotiate with distraction. Use your mirror for 3 seconds each hour. Look yourself in the eyes and quietly affirm, I am a millionaire consciousness. See that truth in your gaze. This is not performance, this is remembrance. Watch how your face relaxes into dignity. The world mirrors that face. Practice clean pricing before you quote, place your picture. See your client relieved and grateful after receiving your work. See them thanking you for the value and the clarity. Then state your fee without wobble. Silence is part of your sentence. Let your words stand. If a counteroffer comes from fear, you do not argue or rush to fill the silence. You breathe and restate the value and the scope. You decide and you allow the law to bring you the right match. Abundance arrives through alignment, not force. Turn complaints into claims. If a thought tries to say, costs keep rising, you answer, my income rises by law faster than any cost. If your mind mutters, nobody's buying, you correct, my buyers are eager and ready now. You are not denying reality, you are assigning it. The law does not debate with you, it delivers what you persist in. Persist in what pays, close leaks with honor, make one phone call you've delayed, cancel one subscription you do not use. Return one item that does not serve, send one invoice you have avoided, each closure is a gate opening elsewhere. Say aloud, I respect money and money respects me. Respect is a fertilizer, it grows what it touches. Let your desk become a magnet. Clear the surface until only what belongs to this hour remains. Put your ledger of proof within reach. When evidence arrives, write it down immediately and whisper, proof praised multiplies. At day's end, that small list will be brighter to your nervous system than any old fear. Fear starves in the presence of proof. Practice wealth speech. Speak of solutions more than problems. Speak of openings more than obstacles. When someone asks how business is, you say, opening beautifully. When you speak of your craft, you say, my work produces results, my clients prosper with me. You are not exaggerating, you are aligning. The word is the seal. Train your senses to recognize wealth. Notice quality in small things, the weight of a solid door handle, the smooth slide of a good drawer, the balance of a well-made pen. Appreciate them aloud. Appreciation tunes your instrument to value. Value finds its way to where it is welcomed. Let your giving be precise. Choose a percentage or a pattern and honor it without strain. From every inflow, a portion circulates. It may be small now, it is not small to the law. The law reads the spirit. You whisper, returns multiplied, and you release. You do not watch the seed in the soil every minute. You water with praise and you keep planting. practice receiving as a skill. When a compliment comes, stand still inside and say thank you, do not deflect. When an offer comes, accept if it aligns, decline with grace if it does not. Either way, you remain abundant. Refusal born of clarity is as wealthy as acceptance. You are not hungry, you are discerning. The law brings you choices because you have signaled capacity. Use micro-resets when pressure spikes. Touch 3 points, thumb to forefinger, forefinger to middle finger, middle to ring finger while you breathe your seal once softly. This anchors the body to your sentence. Pressure drains when aligned command arrives. You go on with clean focus. Bless every doorway you cross. Say inwardly, I bring value, I leave increase. When you exit, say, what I released returns multiplied. You are tying your day together with invisible gold thread. That thread is your attention trained to circulation. By night, you will feel held by a net of your own praise. Write one bold request each day, a proposal to a larger client, a message asking for the referral you earned. An application for a grant, a contract, a stage. Before you send it, place your picture, see the yes already delivered, seal it with your sentence, then send and release outcome. Law loves a clear ask. Demand made on the law is not begging. It is the proper use of cause. Honor your signature. When you sign a document, an email, a message, pause. Remember, your name carries your identity. Write it with care. Whisper, my word is valuable, my name draws honor. This simple pause trains your mind that everything you send into the world carries power and returns with increase. Keep your environment lifting you. Replace one shabby item you have tolerated. Mend or retire what is broken. Hang one image that evokes your river, simple, clean, strong. When you see it, nod and speak your seal once. Your space whispers to you all day. Teach it to whisper wealth. If others bring frantic energy, you do not absorb it. You stay like a lighthouse, beam steady, rotation constant. You can be kind without joining scarcity. You can help without praising fear. If asked for advice, you direct attention to cause, the picture, the word, the action. If not asked, you radiate calm and you continue your practice. Radiance teaches without speech. Prepare for larger figures by rehearsal. Say aloud in private, I receive 50,000 with gratitude. I steward 100,000 with clarity. Let your throat grow comfortable with numbers that once made it tighten. The law meets you at the level you can hold without flinching. You are expanding your capacity with praise. Regard waiting as a workshop. In lines, at lights, on hold, you are not idle. You return to the river. You breathe your seal once. You bless the people working. You bless the flow of commerce around you. You are contributing to order with your attention. Order returns as opportunity. Make a simple money appointment with yourself daily. 15 minutes to review inflows, outflows, next actions, spine straight, breath even, no drama. Just stewardship. You say, I enjoy managing wealth. Enjoyment removes grit from the gears. Enjoyment is circulation in feeling form. When a past memory of lack tries to rise, you do not give it the floor. You honor the version of you who survived and brought you here. You say, thank you for getting me to this hour. I take it from here. Then you place today's picture. Gratitude releases the past. Decision directs the present. If the mind asks how long until it shows, you answer, it is showing now. You point to your calm, your actions, your proofs. You praise the signs. The harvest is not separate from the planting. It is the planting unfolding. Your job is not to dig up the seed. Your job is to keep the conditions right. Picture, seal, feeling, action, praise, hour after hour, law after law. When your chime sounds next, straighten, soften, and smile. Let your breath carry your authority. Speak your sentence like a bell ringing through your body. I am wealth now. Money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. I give with praise. I receive with gratitude. Then do the next clean thing. Send, ask, build, bless. You are not waiting for wealth to notice you. Wealth is answering you because you are speaking in its language. Clear picture, precise word, generous circulation, steady identity, and a daily rhythm that does not wobble. The hour obeys you because you obey the law. Now refine the space after your seal. When you speak, you do not rush into noise. You let 3 breaths pass in quiet. In that quiet, you listen for the next simple instruction. It will not shout. It arrives as a calm nudge. Call her now, send that line, fix that page, check that message, change that title, walk outside and meet the person you're meant to meet. Inspired action wears the feeling of ease. It fits your picture like a key in a lock. You obey it without drama because law works through the nearest open channel and your obedience is that opening. Keep your ledger close and make it precise. At the top of the hour, you place the picture, you speak the seal, then you write 1 sentence about the action you took and 1 sentence of proof you observed. A reply, a tiny idea, a sense of relief, a small gift, a saved expense, write it. The mind respects what you record. By night, you will hold in your hand a trail of cause and effect. This trains faith into a system. Faith plus system is wealth. Bless the necessary chords of society. When you meet taxes, fees, shipping, costs of doing business, you do not curse the channels you use. You bless them and speak returns multiplied. You appreciate the roads, the lights, the networks, the platforms that let your value move. Appreciation keeps your pipes clean. Clean pipes carry more flow. You are not naive, you are wise. You know that resentment clogs, praise opens. Direct part of your wealth to grow while you sleep. Even if it is modest today, set an automatic contribution toward increase. A savings bucket labeled overflow, an investment you understand, a skill you are compounding, a tool that expands your reach. See compounding as the river's intelligence made visible. You do not beat yourself for not starting earlier. You start now, you whisper, my money multiplies by law, then you learn, you choose well, you stay steady. Consistency is a lever most never pull. You will guard your mantle when you are with those you love. Scarcity may speak in their voices. Fear may visit their eyes. You do not argue, you do not preach, you anchor. You affirm inwardly, I radiate calm provision. If asked, you offer your practice in simple words. I hold a clear picture, I speak a clear sentence. I do the next action and I praise. If not asked, you embody. Embodiment teaches more than debate. Let your presence do the lifting. Release any old vow you may have made against wealth. Perhaps you learned that prosperity meant pride, that success meant betrayal, that having was dangerous. This hour, revoke what no longer serves. Place your hand on your heart and say, I resign from lack now. I choose overflow with humility and wisdom. See a thin, gray thread, old, brittle, snapping with a soft click. See a golden thread being tied in its place, connecting you to a vast supply that harms no one and blesses many. Feel the relief, that is permission returning to you. Change how you speak about time. The poor mind says, I'm running out. The millionaire consciousness says, I allocate time. You govern your hours, treat time as your capital. Spend it on causes that pay dividends. At the hour, ask, what is the single action that moves money closer by law? Do that first. Let lesser tasks wait. You will feel a sweet discipline settle in. That feeling is wealth in motion. Prepare for larger figures by rehearsal in dignity. In private, speak calmly. I receive 100,000 with gratitude and clarity. I steward 1,000,000 with order and joy. Let your throat be comfortable with those numbers. Let your hands feel what it is like to sign for them. Let your spine hold their weight with ease. The law meets the level of capacity you embody. Capacity is built by rehearsal and order. Meet midday dips with movement and water. When the body stalls, the mind begins to borrow old pictures. Stand, stretch your arms as if you were parting a curtain, drink a glass of water, and breathe your seal once. I am wealth now, money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. I give with praise, I receive with gratitude, then return to a single, clean task. Momentum returns because you commanded it. Train your eyes to celebrate increase wherever you see it. Your friend's new contract, a stranger's successful launch, a neighbor's renovation. Instead of envy, choose praise. Say inwardly, thank you for proving the law. What I bless in you returns multiplied to me. This removes the thorn from your side. It frees your attention to notice opportunity instead of grind against comparison. Comparison is a leak, praise is a sealant. Deliver more than expected without exhausting yourself. Add a note of gratitude, a small improvement, a clear summary, a simple tool or checklist that saves your client time. Do it as a signature of abundance, not as martyrdom. Your aim is not to bleed, your aim is to signal plenty. Clients feel the difference. The first drains you, the second feeds both of you. Money recognizes the tone and returns with friends. Keep your intake clean. You are training a nervous system, not chasing a dopamine spike. Remove one loud source of panic from your day. Mute one notification that whips your attention. Choose media that nourishes your picture. Each small removal is a gift to your focus. Focus multiplies results because it concentrates cause. Address your debts as a strategist, not a supplicant. List them once with a clear head. Place paid in full across each line in your mind. Choose an order of attack, smallest to largest or highest interest first. Decide, then speak with creditors in a calm, steady tone. You are not hiding, you are leading. You say what you will do and you do it. Each fulfilled promise proves your identity to yourself. The law loves promise keepers. Practice courage in asking. There is money waiting in conversations you have not had. Ask for the referral. Ask for the testimonial. Ask for the close. Ask for the raise, the contract, the slot, the stage, not with hunger but with service. You are not begging, you are opening a door for value to circulate. The worst answer is silence. The best is yes, both move your picture forward because action always teaches. Let your receipts serve you. When you receive, file them with gratitude. When you release, note them with praise. Order in these papers is order in your mind. Order in your mind is a magnet for more. You are telling the law, nothing is slipping through my fingers. I honor what arrives and what circulates. This honor attracts trust. Trust is a current of cash. Bless your tools. Your phone, your pen, your screen, your vehicle, your hands, touch them with thanks. You are telling the mind, I am well equipped. The equipped mind takes bolder action. Bold action inside order yields clean results. This is not superstition. This is respect made practical. When you notice a door close, rehearse this truth. Redirection is protection. Say inwardly, better aligned opportunities come by law now, then move. The law does not stop at one door. It is a river with countless branches. Your job is to stay in motion with your identity intact. The right bank appears when you are moving. If a windfall appears, you do not let it dissolve into a fog. You allocate. A portion to circulate, a portion to build, a portion to enjoy. Enjoyment is part of the law. It keeps resentment out of your giving and strain out of your saving. You say, I enjoy money and money enjoys me. You smile because that sentence is true when you choose it. Teach your body the feel of surplus. Put an envelope labeled overflow in a visible place. Feed it with small bills regularly. Do not raid it. Let it get thick. Each time you add, whisper, returns multiplied. Each time you see it, your nervous system remembers abundance as a normal sight. Normalcy is powerful. What the mind calls normal, it reproduces. Close your day the way you open your hour, with clarity, one picture, one seal, one act of order, one line of proof. You are not flailing, you are crafting. The law is your quiet partner, exact and impartial, doing exactly what you tell it in feeling, word, and deed. Keep your voice steady, keep your posture dignified, keep your rhythm simple and sure. When the next chime comes, you already know. Straighten, soften, smile, place your river bright and obedient. Speak your sentence with authority, I am wealth now. Money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. I give with praise, I receive with gratitude, then take the step that presents itself. Send the message, make the call, build the page, bless the outgoing, praise the incoming. You are not chasing, you are commanding. And the hour, loyal as ever, answers. Now expand your channels. The law needs roots. Make it easy for money to find you. If someone wants to pay you, they should be able to do it in one clean step. Test your links, simplify your offers, remove friction that asks a willing buyer to climb. When you finish, bless the paths you built. Whisper, I am easy to pay, I am simple to find, I am a clear yes. See money moving along those routes as water moves through a wide pipe, smooth, fast, quiet. Your picture guides the flow, your order keeps it moving. Calibrate your yes. A millionaire consciousness does not say yes from fear. You say yes where value circulates and returns multiplied. Before you accept work, pause, place your river, speak your seal, then ask inside, does this align with my picture and my identity? If the body loosens and the breath deepens, proceed. If the chest tightens and your seal falters, bless and decline. The decline is not loss. It is an opening for a better fit by law. Your no is a gate that protects your yes. Gates create gardens. Practice forgiveness as unclogging. Old resentments toward employers, clients, partners, family, each one is grit in your gears. This hour, choose one and release it. Say their name inside and affirm, I free you and I free me. All accounts are settled in mind. I circulate peace and money circulates back to me. See the knot dissolve. Feel the breath return. Forgiveness is practical. It returns your attention to cause. Cause pays. Honor your agreements with precision. If you promise a Tuesday, deliver a Tuesday. If you miss, you do not hide. You communicate early, cleanly, and you reset with integrity. Integrity is a magnet. It tells the law you can be trusted with larger sums. You are not hustling, you are building a name that money recognizes as safe harbor. Say it now inside, my name is a safe harbor for money. Feel the dignity of that sentence. Dignity draws, pre-bless incoming money. When you send an invoice, lay your palm lightly on the screen and speak, returns multiplied to every hand this touches. See your client relieved, grateful, prospered by the exchange. You are not taking, you are circulating. Then release the outcome and do the next right action. You do not watch the kettle, you keep the fire steady. The water boils by law, increase your unit of value. If you sell hours, begin designing assets. If you serve one, design for many. A checklist, a template, a course, a tool, a package, a partnership. Do one small build each day. Let your ledger record your build, not just your proofs. Write, asset created, and praise it. Assets are pictures made tangible. They earn while you rest because the cause exists independently of your effort in the moment. This is multiplication in form. Clean your language around requests. You do not say, sorry to bother. You say, here is a valuable opportunity and a clear next step. You do not say, just checking in. You say, confirming our next action and the benefit awaiting you. Words shape reception. Reception shapes return. You are not adding fluff, you are stripping it until only value remains. Value speaks plainly. Let your self-care be a ledger entry. Sleep is a deposit. Water is liquidity. Movement is unsticking. Laughter is lightening. These are not indulgences, they are conditions. A tense body repeats tense pictures. A rested body receives instruction. You are training a system, not punishing it into wealth. You whisper, my rest multiplies my results by law. Then you honor bedtime as you honor a client. You keep your word to yourself. Raise your threshold of normal. Visit a place that embodies your picture, a lobby, a showroom, a neighborhood, a store where quality lives. Walk through with quiet appreciation and the posture of belonging. You do not measure yourself against objects. You let your nervous system learn that excellence is ordinary. Say inwardly, this level of order and care is my new standard. Standards are magnets, they gather like. Write a short wealth letter to yourself each morning of this practice. 3 lines. 1. Identity, I am a millionaire consciousness. 2. Command, today money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. 3. Focus. My single highest leverage action today is name it, read it aloud, then do it before all others. You are allocating time as capital. You are paying your future self first. Practice pre-receipt praise. Before a meeting, before a call, before a launch, picture the yes already delivered. Say, thank you, law, for this outcome completed. Then step in calm. The law fills the container you present. present a completed shape. Your words seal it. Your presence confirms it, your action collects it. If fear spikes, use the short form, cancel, replace, praise, whisper cancel to the old sentence as if you were turning off a faucet, replace with your seal. Praise with a simple thank you said out loud even if quiet. The mind understands simple switches. Flip yours without ceremony. Ceremony comes later in celebration. In the moment you choose, choice is wealth. Automate one stream. A weekly note that educates and offers. A recurring contribution to overflow. A scheduled follow-up sequence that honors past inquiries. Automation is not cold, it is faithful. You design behavior that keeps working when you attend to another channel. You are multiplying hands without splitting your soul. The law works well with structure. Bless those who pay you and those you pay by name. When a deposit appears, speak their name with thanks and add, may you prosper through this exchange. When you release funds, speak the vendor's name and bless their increase. Names carry charge. You are writing light into your ledger. Light reveals more paths. Invite bold numbers into your daily speech calmly. During your walk or shower, speak, I comfortably receive 20,000 today by law. I manage 1,000,000 this year with clarity and joy. Then go about your hour normally. You are not grasping, you are normalizing. The mind hears calm repetition and moves the world to match. Repair one small tear in your world. Sew the button, fix the hinge, replace the flickering bulb. Oil the squeak. Each repair says to the law, I keep what I have in good order, I am ready for more. Disorder broadcasts, do not send more here. You are reversing that broadcast with simple acts. This is metaphysics with a screwdriver. The universe understands both. Clarify your offer in one sentence. I help who get result by method and it returns multiplied for both. Write it, speak it until it is muscle memory. When asked what you do, your answer releases opportunity. People move toward clarity, money follows people. You are uncovering the path for them and for yourself. Treat objections as doors, not walls. When a prospect hesitates, you do not collapse into self-doubt. You listen, you clarify, you restate the value, and you decide. Either you improve the offer or you release the misfit. Either way, you keep your posture, your seal never wavers. I am wealth now, money comes to me, moves through me and returns multiplied. I give with praise, I receive with gratitude. This steadiness turns a no into a future yes or opens a better door immediately. Let your generosity be strategic and joyful. Sponsor a small thing you believe in. Help a beginner with a tool that will compound for them. Do it quietly if you wish, but do it with praise. You say, what I release returns multiplied, and you feel the river swell. You are not buying favor, you are exercising identity. Givers at this level never run dry because they are connected to source, not to a single well. Keep one clean window for inspiration. A notebook by your bed, a voice memo on your phone. When an idea arrives with that quiet rightness, you capture it in 12 words or less. Then you take one tiny step within 24 hours. Ideas are like birds, they land where the hand is open. Your quick obedience builds a flock. If a setback appears today, refuse the story of defeat. You say, this is feedback, not failure. Law is aligning me. Then you adjust one element, offer, audience, timing, message, and you move again. Momentum is a decision you renew hourly. The clock is on your side because you trained it to be. Before the next chime, rehearse the feeling of your life running clean, bills paid in full, work you love, clients who thank you, systems that hum, money in motion, money at rest, all blessed. Your body knows the feeling, let it settle now. Then, when the bell rings, straighten, soften, smile, and speak with quiet command, I am wealth now. Money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. I give with praise, I receive with gratitude. Take the next clear step. Release what is not yours, gather what is, praise the proof. The hour obeys you because you are consistent, and the law, as ever, is exact. Widen your containers, the law fills what you provide. Open one new channel this hour. A simple payment link on your site, a clear Work With Me page, a QR code on your card, A pinned post that states your offer in one calm sentence and a direct way to buy. Test it, click it. Pay yourself $1 through it to prove the route. Bless the path, I am easy to pay, I am easy to find. See money travel it smoothly like water through a clean pipe. Capacity is not wish, it is wiring. Raise your ceiling with a quiet experiment. Choose one offer and lift its price by a precise percentage. Not from panic, from identity. State the value, hold the silence. Let the right match arrive. If someone hesitates, you do not collapse to soothe their fear. You stand and serve with clarity. The law brings aligned buyers to a settled soul. You are not playing hide-and-seek with wealth, you are standing in the open and naming your terms. Put contracts in order. Clarity is kindness. Write scope, timeline, fee, and outcome in clean words. No haze, no hope language. You sign with a straight back. You smile because you are protecting both sides. Protection is circulation in structure. When an agreement is honored, you praise it. When one needs correction, you address it early and calmly. You are not afraid of paper. Paper is picture made firm. Guard golden hours. Choose the top 2 hours of your day and put a gate on them. No scrolling, no busy work. Only actions that move money by law: building, proposing, closing, serving, shipping. At the chime, you step through that gate like a craftsman into a studio. Tools ready, mind clear. You place the picture, you seal it, then you move your hands. Rhythm builds reputation. Reputation pulls revenue. Let your brand carry your identity. Brand is not color first, it is promise. State your promise plainly and keep it. Deliver the same tone across your pages, proposals, and posts. Calm, generous, exact. People trust what repeats in quality. Trust is a bridge money crosses. Practice money meetings with yourself as if you were your own best client. Sit down, spine straight for 15 minutes and review pipelines, invoices, follow-ups, assets in progress. Ask the one question that pays: what single action today returns multiplied? Then do it before others. The law rewards obedience to the simple highest step. Multiply by assets. Take one piece of work you did for one person and shape it for many. A guide, a checklist, a script, a template, a small product. Price it cleanly. Place it where it can be found without you standing there. You are not leaving service. You are adding a stream. Streams gather to rivers. Hire help one task at a time. Wealth delegates with clarity. Choose a friction you repeat and hand it to a capable person with a clear definition of done. Pay promptly, praise openly. You are not losing money, you are buying back hours to place more causes. Your seal applies to payroll too. I give with praise, I receive with gratitude. Bless the hands that extend your reach. Refine your follow-up. Follow-up is not pestering, it is service remembered. Send one line that restates the value and the next clean step. Attach a proof, a story, a result. Keep dignity, keep speed. People with crowded minds need a bell. You ring softly and consistently. Soft bells move mountains over time. Turn your workspace into a signal. Place a single beautiful object that says order and increase. Keep the surface clear of yesterday's doubt. When you sit, you are entering a chapel of creation. You do not worship money, you honor law. Law honors you back with results. Schedule one call each week with someone ahead of you in order. Ask one precise question. Offer one piece of value in return. Do not fawn, do not shrink. Sit as a peer in training. Identity is learned in rooms. Room choice is a cause. Choose rooms that ask you to expand without frantic strain. Speak to your future as a friend you trust. In your ledger, write a short note from tomorrow. Thank you for sending that proposal. Thank you for raising that price. Thank you for blessing that bill. It returned multiplied. Read it once. Feel the softness of already done, then continue your hour. Invite royalties. License one asset where fair, a photograph, a piece of writing, a tool, a design. Place it on a platform that pays every time it is used. See notifications become a new rhythm. You are teaching money to find you while you sleep. Sleep becomes a workstation. Rehearse bigger stewardship with concrete detail. Picture your accountant emailing, "Here is the plan that saved you this much." Picture you approving allocations, building, giving, taxes, overflow, enjoyment. See your calendar carry the dates. Order removes fear from figures. Figures become friends when they live in a plan. Talk to your past with honor. The version of you who made less did not fail you. That one carried you here. Say thank you, release their strategies, adopt new ones with compassion. Cruelty is not a cause you keep. Kindness to self keeps your channels open. Open channels carry more. Build a referral flywheel. After a good delivery, ask calmly, "Who else should I help?" Give them an easy sentence to send on your behalf. Provide a clear link. Thank them with grace and, when appropriate, with a gift. You are not begging, you are letting value flow by law through human hands. People like to be part of a win. Install a simple scoreboard. 3 numbers on one page: offers made, offers accepted, assets created. Update daily, not to shame, to steer. Numbers are dials. Dials tell pilots how to adjust. You are the pilot. You look, you adjust, you keep your tone steady. Panic crashes planes, calm lands contracts. Set a boundary with distraction kindly. Create one place for requests to land: a form, an inbox, a text lane. Train your world to use it. You respond in batches at set times. You are not rude, you are ordered. Ordered people produce more and need less apology. Apology for existing is not your brand. Repair trust where needed. If you owe a call, make it. If you missed a promise, own it and reset. This is not self-punishment. This is masonry. You are laying stones that can hold weight. Weight brings wealth. Wealth rests on trust. Trust grows in light. Practice prosperity speech in the quiet. Say aloud once an hour, "I transact with ease, I deliver with joy, I collect with grace." Feel the 3 movements: give, serve, receive, becoming one loop inside you. This loop is your economy. You are no longer a beggar at the world's door. You are a builder of doors. Choose one generous surprise this week that costs less than you think but registers as abundance. Overnight shipping on a gift, a handwritten note with your product, a small upgrade for a loyal client. You are demonstrating identity. Identity trains expectations. Expectation rearranges outcomes. If envy tries to bite, feed it praise. You see someone announce a win, you bless them. You say, "Thank you for proving the law. What I bless in you returns multiplied to me." The bite loses its teeth. Your energy returns to building instead of bleeding. Plan a seasonal offer now. Do not wait for a rush to think. Draft the picture and the words. Set the dates. Set the cap. Set the yes. When the season arrives, you are not scrambling. You are harvesting. Harvest is not a surprise to the farmer. It is a scheduled joy. Install a stop-loss for mood. When emotions dip below a set line, you do not write important emails. You do not set prices. You return to breath, picture, seal. You walk, you drink water, you close a small loop. Then you proceed. This is not avoidance. This is mastery. Bless money's job description in your life. You say, "You are my servant, not my master." You amplify good, you expand choices, you ease burdens, you educate, shelter, heal, delight. I direct you with wisdom and praise. Feel the hierarchy settle. When roles are clear, friction fades. Before the next chime, choose your next bridge. One ask, one build, one close, one correction. Place your river bright and obedient. Speak your sentence with that quiet bell tone: "I am wealth now." Money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. I give with praise, I receive with gratitude. Then step. The hour is your instrument. You are the musician. Law is the music that never fails when you play the notes as written. Stabilize your expansion now. You have opened channels and raised standards. Now you set a rising floor beneath your feet. A floor is recurring supply by law. Picture a calm baseline flowing in every month: retainerships, memberships, royalties, subscriptions, service packages on rhythm. See invoices sending themselves on schedule. See your calendar carrying delivery slots that match your energy. Hear the soft sequence: sent, viewed, paid. Your nervous system learns this evenness and relaxes into creativity. A relaxed mind imagines bigger. Bigger pictures become bigger checks. Craft this baseline with clarity, bundle what you do well into repeatable value, write the scope, the cadence, the fee, and the promise in simple words, make the yes easy. Create one page that states the offer and one link that collects payment. Test it. Bless it, I am easy to pay. Then ask 3 past clients who already love your work if they want the ongoing version. You are not begging. You are providing structure for value to circulate. When the first yes lands, praise it aloud and record it in your ledger. Baseline established. Proof praised multiplies. Set payment terms that honor you, upfront or milestone triggers. Clear dates, late fees stated without apology. This is kindness to both sides. Money respects order. You are not hard, you are exact. Exactness is mercy. It prevents confusion, and confusion is a slow leak. Each time you enforce a clean boundary, feel your posture rise a degree. Identity grows sturdy in practiced clarity. If the mind tries to whisper, "Who are you to set terms?" you smile and substitute, "I am a millionaire consciousness. My value is clear, my terms are clean." Repeat your seal slowly and feel your shoulders widen. I am wealth now. Money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. I give with praise, I receive with gratitude. Your tone settles. The law hears settled tones. Raise your floor again by design. Add one small product that sells without your presence. A template, a guide, a tool you wish you'd had 3 years ago. Price it cleanly. Put it where a stranger can find, understand, and buy in 1 minute. Your picture here is a wide, quiet shelf with many items that serve while you sleep. See the notifications arrive like soft rain at night. You wake to proof. You praise the rain. Create a weekly wealth rhythm that matches your hour rhythm. Choose themes that turn chaos into cadence. 1 day for outreach and offers, 1 day for delivery, 1 day for assets, 1 day for systems, 1 day for finance and follow-up, 1 day for expansion and study, 1 day for rest and circulation. The names can change, the law beneath them does not. Themes remove decision fatigue. Decision fatigue is a thief. Themes return your power to cause. Bless your taxes and reserves with ceremony. Name your buckets: overflow, operations, peace, giving. Each inflow allocate by simple percentages. Transfer with a straight spine and a whispered thank you. Money parked in peace is not idle, it is eagerness held in order. Peace prevents panic, panic breaks pictures, order keeps them shining. Pre-solve growth friction, draft your onboarding once, draft your offboarding once. Write a kind script for saying no to misfit work. Write a clean request for referral that clients can forward with a tap. These scripts are assets. Assets are causes that pay many times. Place them where you can use them without hunting. Every elimination of friction is an invitation to more flow. If a large opportunity appears and nerves rise, meet them with rehearsal. In private, speak calmly, "I receive this scale with grace. I deliver at this scale with joy." Then picture the delivery complete, client grateful, outcomes visible, timeline honored, invoice closed. Your body learns that bigger just means clearer. Clarity is your constant. Expand your generosity with intent. Choose a percentage for giving that grows as you grow. It can be tiny today, treat it like a covenant. Release it with praise and zero drama. See it move through lives and return multiplied across channels you cannot see. You are not draining yourself, you are opening larger loops. Big rivers require wide circles. Increase receiving capacity by training comfort with larger numbers in your mouth and in your hands. Speak them over breakfast as normally as you say the date. I am comfortable at 100,000. I am clear at 500,000. I am wise at 1,000,000 and beyond. The law meets settled capacity. Capacity is a muscle. Repetition strengthens it. Order holds it. Curate testimonials that tell your money story. Ask clients for specifics, the numbers, the relief, the clear outcomes. Place their words where buyers decide. Read them yourself when doubt taps your shoulder. Doubt dissolves in the light of proof. Proof praised multiplies. You are building a museum of results your future buyers will tour. People buy certainty. Certainty is trained. Design a simple close-of-day ritual that carries this hour practice into the quiet. 3 lines in your ledger: picture placed, action taken, proof received, then 1 sentence of praise: thank you law, thank you source. Thank you money for obeying my clear command. Sleep becomes a vault. Overnight, mind arranges pieces you set in motion. Morning brings alignments that feel like luck to outsiders and like law to you. Guard against the upper limit, the urge to sabotage when the numbers rise. It may arrive as sudden fatigue, needless argument, lost focus, or an accidental delay. Smile when you see it. Name it, then substitute: I am safe succeeding. I am safe receiving. I am safe at this calm scale. Breathe your seal and do 1 small honoring action. Send the invoice, file the receipt, confirm the meeting. Upper limits melt under quiet, consistent obedience. Keep your brand of speech everywhere: emails, calls, pages, calm, generous, exact. Remove fluff that begs. Remove slang that shrinks you. You are not cold, you are clear. Clarity speeds trust. Trust speeds transfer. Transfer is money's movement. Movement is circulation. Circulation multiplies. Upgrade 1 visible corner of your world this hour as a declaration. Replace a frayed cord. Buy a quality tool. Frame your offer in a clean layout. Shine the glass where you think. These small repairs are audible to the law. They say this is a house prepared for more. Prepared houses receive visitors. Money is a frequent guest where it is honored. If a client delays payment, you do not spiral. You communicate with dignity, you restate terms, you offer the link, and you bless the return. Then you turn to the next bridge, another ask, another build, another close. You are not a reed in the wind, you are a tree with deep roots. The hour remains your ally. Your roots are picture, seal, feeling, action, praise. Practice advanced substitution when fear comes dressed as reason. It will say, be realistic, markets are down, people aren't buying. You reply, I deal in specifics, not headlines. My buyers are ready now, my offer solves pain now, my value is clear now. You are not mocking reality. You are assigning it. The impersonal law follows the loudest consistent assigner. Let that be you. Install 1 ritual for wires and large deposits. When they land, pause for 3 breaths, place your hand on your heart and speak, I receive with gratitude. I steward with clarity, I circulate with praise, then allocate immediately according to your plan. Delay invites leak. Clarity invites increase. The law rewards people who know what to do with what arrives. Teach your team, even if it is 1 helper, the tone of your practice. Share the seal, share the rhythm. Share the values: order, clarity, generosity, speed with dignity. Teams multiply power when tuned to the same law. Tuning prevents drag. Drag wastes fuel. You are flying farther on less strain. Let quiet marketing carry you. Publish 1 useful piece on schedule. Make an offer clearly. Invite a response. Repeat, you are building a lighthouse, not chasing boats. Boats chart courses by steady lights. Your steadiness will be called luck. You will smile because you know it is law. As the next chime approaches, review your scoreboard: offers made, offers accepted, assets created. Choose the needle you will move now. Place your river, bright and obedient, flowing through these numbers, lifting them as surely as tide lifts boats. Speak your sentence with that calm bell tone: I am wealth now. Money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. I give with praise, I receive with gratitude. Then move your hands on the next precise step. The hour obeys you because you obey the law. Extend your mastery into scale without strain. Bigger is not heavier when built on order. See your river widen into tributaries: products, services, royalties, retainers, all feeding 1 calm lake labeled peace and another labeled overflow. Picture dashboards that show you the flow at a glance. Offers made, offers accepted, assets selling while you sleep, churn low, satisfaction high. You are not guessing, you are reading instruments. Instruments obey law. When a dial dips, you do not panic, you place a new cause: 1 more ask, 1 more asset, 1 more refinement. Then you praise the slight lift. Praise compounds. Create a culture around you that matches your identity. If you work alone, you still have a culture, your calendar, your files, your tone, your habits. If you lead others, you extend that culture outward. You teach them your seal. You teach them your response to friction, picture, word, action, praise. You remove blame from your vocabulary and replace it with ownership. Ownership accelerates. Blame clogs. Each morning you set one intention for the team in a single sentence we deliver with clarity and joy. Then you end with a single praise, proof praised multiplies. This is leadership by law. Invite complexity and meet it with simplicity. A multi-party deal appears, a partner, a vendor, a client, a timeline. You do not let moving parts rattle you, you place the outcome finished. You see signatures aligned, funds released, delivery applauded. You seal it and you break the steps into clean blocks. Then you communicate with exact kindness. You are not rushing, you are rhythmic. Rhythm carries groups through storms. People feel safe around your steadiness. Safety is a magnet. Magnets pull money, treat slow seasons as laboratories. When it rains, you sell umbrellas. When attention shifts, you shift offers that serve the new need. You do not fight weather, you profit by serving within it. In a quiet month, you build assets, you refine funnels, you upgrade onboarding, you create the tool your future client will thank you for. Quiet months become springboards because you used them with intention. Intention is cash and incubation. Expand your circle of circulation. Personal giving, business giving, community giving. Choose one act in each circle this month. A personal gift with no announcement. A business sponsorship that aligns with your values. A community contribution that improves a commonplace. Release them with praise. Whisper returns multiplied through every life touched. See the river swell, you are not virtuous for show, you are aligning with law. Law loves wide loops. Normalize audits as gratitude, not threat. You look at your numbers weekly with a smile. Here is where I honored money. Here is where I can honor more. You bless the lesson in each line. You close the leak without shame. Shame is a poor teacher. Clarity teaches quickly. Each small repair is a gate that opens somewhere else. Gates create gardens. Carry a simple mantra for market noise. Headlines shout scarcity. You whisper, I operate on specifics. My value is timely now. My buyers recognize themselves now. Then you go ask, offer, serve. The law obeys clear voices, not loud ones. Your voice stays clear. Raise your floor with recurring education. Publish a steady stream that teaches and offers on a schedule the body trusts. A weekly letter, a monthly class, a quarterly workshop. You do not force virality, you build familiarity. Familiarity breeds trust. Trust permits transfer. Transfer is money in motion. Install a Friday close ritual where you send your future self a gift. One scheduled post, one prepped pitch, one automated nudge. You press schedule, you whisper thank you, and you walk into your rest with a lighter chest. Monday you arrive to momentum you set last hour. This is time compounding by order. Strengthen your moat without hostility. Skills you compound, relationships you tend, assets you own, reputation you protect. You are not building walls, you are laying steady bricks that weather time. Picture your name as a lighthouse beam, calm, consistent, visible. Boats plan by such lights. Money docks where the beam does not blink. Teach the young in your care the loop early. 4 jars on a shelf give, grow, enjoy, peace. When they receive, they allocate. When they release, they praise. When they buy, they bless. When they save, they smile. You are altering lineage by law. Old vows against wealth end with you. New vows of wise abundance begin. Sit a moment with the relief of that sentence. Relief is proof. Practice silence as a skill. 1 hour a week, no inputs. You sit, breathe your seal, and listen for the next right construction. Not every hour demands speech, some hours demand hearing. Guidance is not random, it is signal arriving to an uncluttered receiver. You become that receiver deliberately. Then you act quickly on quiet instruction. Speed with dignity is your signature. Handle scale with the same breath that handled the first dollar. When larger deposits land, your ritual is unchanged. Hand on heart, 3 breaths. I receive with gratitude, I steward with clarity, I circulate with praise. Then you allocate to overflow, operations, peace, giving. Numbers do not change the law changes numbers. Let your language around wealth remain clean as it grows. You do not boast, you do not shrink, you bless. You say, I am grateful to serve at this level, I am clear at this scale, I am generous by design. The world hears settled wealth and relaxes. Relaxed buyers buy, relaxed partners partner, relaxed teams deliver. Relaxation is a financial strategy. Practice raising prices by forecast, not by panic. You determine your next tier when demand and delivery warrant it. You announce calmly. You hold the standard. You serve with ease. Those who are ready step in. Those who are not bless and rejoin later. You are not hiding price in fog. You are placing it in light. Light accelerates right matches. Refine the edges of your brand until every touchpoint says the same thing: order, clarity, generosity, exactness. A page, a receipt, a package, a support reply, a contract line, a closing note. Each one is a chance to stamp your identity. Identity rehearsed outward becomes identity believed inward. Belief draws outcomes that match. Plan delight into your delivery. Surprise your clients with a small, precise extra that saves them time or lifts their mood. A quick start checklist. A personal Loom video, a day 30 check-in with a question that surfaces wins. These are not heavy lifts, they are light touches. Light touches make heavy loyalty. Loyalty is a quiet flood. Maintain your body as a temple of receipt. Strong legs, open chest, steady breath. Wealth is easier to carry in a well-kept vessel. Movement loosens fear. Water clears static. Sleep repairs wires. You are not earning money by suffering, you are receiving money by readiness. Readiness is spiritual and practical. When a mistake occurs, you do not hide. You correct quickly, you compensate fairly, you communicate cleanly, you bless the lesson, you adjust the system, you move on. Perfection is not your God, improvement is your habit. Improvement is a magnet for repeat business. Repeat business is baseline, baseline is peace. Let partnerships expand your reach with exact agreements. You choose partners by alignment, not hunger. You write terms that honor both sides. You begin smaller than your excitement, prove the loop, then expand. Each success becomes a template. Templates are assets. Assets are causes that pay again and again. Invite wealth to touch every sense as a cue. Wear one well-made item and feel its steadiness. Sip from a solid glass and feel its weight. Place your hand on a smooth wooden surface and feel its calm. Say inwardly, this is my normal. Normal is a spell you cast by repetition. Cast wisely, keep asking boldly. There are rooms you are ready to enter. There are clients who are waiting for your clarity. There are platforms that need your tone. You do not beg at their door. You send a clean note, you state the value, you propose the next step, then you bless and release. The law routes yeses through doors you knock. As you review your ledger tonight, notice the chain you are forging. Picture placed, seal spoken, action taken, proof recorded, praise given. It is not drama, it is craft. Craft outlives mood. Mood rises and falls, your chain runs straight through. Hold your ledger a moment longer and thank every line. Thank you, law, thank you, source, thank you, money, for obeying my clear command. When the chime calls, your response is unchanged and ever deepening. Straighten, soften, smile. Place the river, wide and obedient, feeding your floors, lifting your ceilings, circling through your giving, your building, your peace. Speak with that bell tone authority that your body now recognizes as home. I am wealth now. Money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. I give with praise, I receive with gratitude, then move the next precise piece. Ask, build, close, bless, praise. The hour obeys you because you obey the law, and you are now living as law in motion. Now close your eyes and let us finish as we began, in the present, in command. See the next hour arriving like a bright circle. Inside the circle, your river gleams, obedient and sure. It pours through every channel you have built, offers, assets, retainers, royalties, and settles into peace and overflow. See one invoice stamp itself paid in full with a calm click. See a new order land without noise. See a receipt filed neatly, a thank you note sent, a small gift released with praise. Feel your shoulders soften as the loop completes. Give, serve, receive, praise. This is not effort, this is rhythm. Breathe your seal through your chest, slow and steady. I am wealth now. Money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. I give with praise, I receive with gratitude. On the exhale, imagine any residue of lack dissolving from your nerves like dust washed by rain. The dust cannot cling to a moving river. You are moving. Law loves motion. Walk forward in this picture and look at your ledger tomorrow morning. See lines of proof written in your own hand. A discount, a deposit, a yes, an idea, a repair, a closure. Proof praised multiplies. Turn the page and see your scoreboard: offers made, offers accepted, assets created, ticking up with a quiet steadiness that outlives mood. Mood is weather, law is climate. You have changed your climate. Now let the day turn to evening. Lights soften, your phone chimes the hour one last time before rest. You straighten, soften, smile, you place the river bright and obedient. You speak the seal with that bell-toned certainty that now lives in your bones. I am wealth now. Money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. I give with praise, I receive with gratitude. You write one closing proof. You whisper, thank you, law, thank you, source, thank you, money, for obeying my clear command. You lay your head down under a roof labeled peace. In sleep, mind braids together the causes you placed. You do not worry the seed. You water with praise and let roots work. See the morning of the next 10 days. Each hour a bright circle, each circle a cause set, a word sealed, a feeling steady, an action clean, a praise given. You notice your posture becoming your signature: calm, generous, exact. People feel safer around you. Safety attracts yes, yes multiplies yes. Your days begin to feel inevitable in the best way. This is not delusion. This is decision proven by repetition. Now let the picture widen beyond 10 days, 30, 90, 1 year. Floors rise. Ceilings lift, baselines hum. Your giving grows with your receiving, not after it. Your work carries a reputation that arrives in rooms before you do. You are invited because your tone solves problems without drama. You do not need to be loud, you need only be lawful. Law amplifies you without shouting. Repeat after me and let each sentence settle like a stone in your foundation. My mind is the mold, my word is the stamp. My feeling is the heat. I resign from lack now. I choose overflow with humility and wisdom. Money is obedient to my clear command. I am a millionaire consciousness. I am easy to pay. I am simple to find. I am a clear yes. I transact with ease. I deliver with joy. I collect with grace. Delay is not denial. By law, my good is already established. What I praise multiplies. What I release returns multiplied. I am safe succeeding. I am safe receiving. I am safe at this calm scale. Place your hand on your heart and speak softly as if instructing a faithful friend. Money, circulate now through aligned channels: clients, royalties, investments, gifts, surprises, and return multiplied. Bless all hands you touch and bless me to steward with clarity. Then listen for the quiet nudge, the next simple step. Call, send, build, confirm. Obedience completes the circuit. If any shadow tries to speak, what if it stops? You smile as a teacher smiles at a small mistake. You say, cancel, replace. My supply is rhythmic and rising. Praise, thank you, law, for steady increase. You move on. The power is not in never wavering, it is in returning quickly. You have mastered the return. You are a craftsman at the bench of your hour. See one last picture and let it imprint. You stand before a high, clear window. Beyond it, a wide river moves in confident curves. On your table, 4 bowls: overflow, operations, peace, giving. With every inflow you allocate in quiet joy. You bless each portion by name. Your body recognizes this ceremony as normal. Normal is a spell you cast by repetition. You are writing a new normal into your nervous system that no headline can shake. Now breathe the seal one final time with me, full and slow, as if this breath could carry your command into every hour ahead. I am wealth now, money comes to me, moves through me, and returns multiplied. I give with praise, I receive with gratitude. Sit in the hush after those words, the hush where the law begins its precise work. You do not chase the effect. You keep placing the cause, hour after hour, day after day. This is how lack is destroyed, quietly, mechanically, by law. If you have walked with me through every picture, every seal, every act of circulation and praise, then you already know this. Abundance is not waiting outside you. It rises from the identity you live every hour. Write in the comments, wealth obeys my hourly command. I want to see you seal it in public to honor those who stayed to the end and did not just listen but practiced, the ones who set chimes, who repaired leaks, who blessed outgoing, who received with dignity, who let this law rewrite the way they stand in the world. The bond we built across these minutes tells me a simple like on this video is more than support. It is circulation. It is you releasing one act that carries this teaching to another soul, ready as you were to end agreement with lack and call unlimited wealth by law. And if you felt the shift, if something in you stood taller and whispered, "This is how I live now," then subscribe. Not as a casual click, but as a covenant with yourself. A decision to keep training your mind, sealing your word, and walking in millionaire consciousness, hour after hour, day after day, video after video. Your destiny is ordered supply, joyful service, calm plenty. You have already begun proving it. When the next hour chimes, you will know exactly what to do. Straighten, soften, smile, place your river bright and obedient. Speak your sentence like a bell, take the next clean step. Bless the outgoing, praise the incoming, wear your name. Wealth obeys you because you obey the law, and now the law is your daily rhythm.